Good morning. We've just stopped for a little coffee break. We've climbed out of Skenes Creek this morning. It was a big climb, especially out of Apollo Bay. We're now kind of halfway up Lavers Hill and we're testing out the new percolator. So the next kind of week or so, we're just going to be heading down along the coast towards South Australia and the Coorongs.
So now we're moving away from our friends and family a little bit more. No more stays in nice beds and getting
not for a little while.
For a while. So we're actually pretty keen for it. Get a bit gritty and grotty and live in the dirt for a week or so.
Yeah, get back to sleeping in the tent.
Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get the coffee on. Day 5's done. Day 5 was Lavers Hill, which is a really big climb. For those who are into the cycling, it was over 1,200 meters of elevation gain. For those who don't, it was a bloody long hill.
Yeah.
And it cooked us. We knew it was coming. We had to get it done, and it was very stunning. End up going up into forest and then dropping back down to the coast and again, but man, it was hard. It was so hard.
But we did it. I'm proud that we did it.
Yeah. So not much to show today. Just a lot of riding. We spent a lot of time in the saddle.
Most of it uphill.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So now we've found a campsite. We're just doing a bit of stealth camping. It's not a brilliant, picturesque, scenic place to stop, as you can see, but it'll definitely do the job. It's off the road, away from people, and we can just crash and do whatever we want. So yeah, that's all today. Tomorrow is going to be stunning, absolutely stunning. We're going to be going across and seeing the 12 Apostles and the 12 Martyrs and having a bit of a shorter day to rest our weary bones. According to Strava, we burnt around 2,500 calories today, which is twice what I would normally burn. So we're running at a bit of a calorie deficit today. Found a blackberry bush, and we're going to eat about 1 kilo. Let's hope that works out for us. Morning. We had a nice night last night, although it stayed really hot the whole night, so we had to take the cover off the tent and we were just sweating. We didn't get a lot of sleep, but there was a blackberry bush right next to camp, so we feasted on that and had a nice slow start to the morning.
Mostly because of me.
Mostly because of Libby. Just trying to get the packing right. So we jumped on the bikes this morning and our legs are still really tired from the climb yesterday. But we've got a nice short day today, just 30 odd kilometers. This morning we get to pass the Apostles and the 12 Martyrs.
Which, if you haven't seen, I think the Martyrs are actually better than the Apostles.
Yeah.
So there's way more still.
I think so. I think so too. Yeah. So we've got that in the morning and then we settle into Port Campbell for the afternoon. We'll take it easy. We've got a secret stealth campsite that we can show you guys. And just have a rest day before we start to pick it up again. And yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Where are we?
Good luck, good luck.
So we've now been walking along this sandy track, Old Coach Road, for about
ages.
5 to 10 Ks. It's taken us such a long time. It's not so much the rocks, it's the sand. When we get sandy, we just get bogged and we have to walk the whole way through. So
It's tough.
it looks beautiful, but we can't appreciate that at the moment because it's such a tough slog. Walking up hills in sand with these packs on is a nightmare. So I think we're close to town. Well, fingers crossed we're close to town.
Yeah, hopefully the shop's open, we can get something to eat.
Yeah, and fill up our water bottles too because we're getting a bit dry. So yeah, we've earned our 12 apostles for sure. We've got crows following us, which is a bit ominous as well. So we finally made it off the sandy path and made it to the 12 apostles, which was such a huge relief. And then we get all the reward for our efforts. So how cool was that coastline? We're now in Port Campbell. We rolled into town, got some very average chips and potato cakes.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Yeah. And now we've gotten to our favourite little beach spot and we're going to hang out here for the afternoon. Probably have second lunch because the first lunch was not what we wanted. But we've set up camp, and as promised, we said we'd show you our secret spot. So let's go check it out. Or should we give them a bit of context of the beach? Beach. Welcome. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We woke up this morning to a very, very wet campsite, wet tent, and in the wet sand, which was not something that we really thought about. So it was a slow, tedious pack up. Everything got filthy. It
was a bit frustrating.
So we had to get the water bottles and like hose down the bikes to get all the sand and grit off them and relive the chains and do everything like that. So we took off a little late, but we've definitely been rewarded today. Yeah, it's been stunning. It's continuing along the Great Ocean Road, moving in between coast and farmland, which has been really spectacular. We've passed a couple of points, Bay of Islands. What are you doing?
It's coffee all over myself. It's alright, keep going.
That's alright. Bay of Islands, the Martyrs. Yep. And now we're at a place called Childers Cove, which was recommended to us yesterday by a woman we met at the 12 Apostles. She lives in Port Fairy and she's also offered us a place to crash and have a shower tonight if we want.
Yeah.
So Port Fairy is where we're heading. We're going to stop in Warrnambool along the way. Bit of a longer day today, if we can.
I think it's close to 95.
So Childers Cove is absolutely beautiful. Great place to stop and have a morning coffee and first lunch.
We're literally the only people here right now.
Yeah, very quiet. It's sort of past the rest of the key landmarks on the Great Ocean Road, I guess, so less traffic. So yeah, we're just drying out all of our tent and everything, and we're starting to feel a bit better now that things are not quite as dirty and dusty and wet.
Yeah.
A lot of time on the bike today, so I think that's it. That's the news for the day.
Yeah.
We'll show you some shots of the cove, and then we'll get out riding again after our coffee.
Yeah.
Enjoy. So we've made it to Port Fairy now. We ended up clicking over 100 Ks at the end of the day, which was great to get another one on the list. We're being cared for by Joe, who's a paramedic who works here, and has graciously let us shower and wash our clothes and stay the night, which is amazing. Very generous. So we're feeling fresh and about to go eat a whole packet of pasta. Very hungry. The ride was pretty nice. We sort of passed straight through Warrnambool. There wasn't much going on for us there. And then carried through to Port Fairy. Got a massive headwind towards the end, which was a real struggle, but got the job done, and now getting rewarded for the efforts. So we're not sure what the plan is tomorrow. We might take a 0 day.
I'd like to.
We probably should, just for our legs. Starting to feel a few aches and pains. Got a bit sunburnt today, so yeah, we'll see what the plans are tomorrow. But I think we'll check in later in the night and see what we're doing.
Yeah.
So Libby and I had a chat, and we've decided that we will take the 0 day tomorrow. We do have a few things to get done in town. We've got some laundry to get done. We've got some shopping and a few repairs as well on our bikes and our kits. So Port Fairy is a beautiful town, and we'll take advantage of that and just hang out and rest our legs as well. Bit of recovery. So just working on the editing a bit now. We're going to try and put everything together tomorrow and get that up. And I think we've decided we might start to put videos out a little bit more frequently. So maybe every 4 or 5 days or so, and not on set days anymore, because we need to be a bit more flexible with when we can get into town and those kind of things, especially when we get more remote and rural. So that's it for this episode. Stay tuned in the next 4 or 5 days for the next one. If you like what you're seeing and want to keep following along, as always, hit that subscribe button below, and we'll see you soon.